Welcome to another episode of Shadowing Shy, where tuning in and tagging along are one and the same. And today I am at home. The reason why that's cool is because this episode is going to be a special edition. A special edition. What makes it special is because I am going to be answering your question. Okay, how does all this tie together? Listen, in the life of a creative entrepreneur, it's not always out and about like some of my previous vlogs have been. But sometimes I'm actually sitting at home answering emails, talking to people who are looking to do brand partnerships or any of those types of things. But I always carve out time to talk directly to my followers, my listeners, my audience, my fans, and my customers, really. And so in my last vlog, I got some questions back, and I'm going to be answering one of those questions because it could possibly help you. Let's get it. All right, so as you can see, I got my email up and let's just get into this question. I know it's too far away for you to see, but I'm going to read it and I'm going to put it right here so that you can see it. But the question says, "Hey, Shy, I am such and such. I met you at such and such, and I was just wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about how to get subscribers on YouTube and Instagram." It says also, "How do you get YouTube to pay you? With COVID-19 and self-distancing crap going on, I can't make money like I usually do. So if you could, please let me know." So I'm excited about that because I know I could have shown you the whole administrative day. Maybe I will one day. But today, you don't get this answer because you guys are a part of a group of people who I believe that I can help. And that is upcoming entrepreneurs, especially creative entrepreneurs. And if you're looking to get into social media, you're going to have to enter into a realm of creativity. But listen, here is my answer. I said, as far as your question about growing on social media, and more importantly, how do you get paid on YouTube? There are several ways to do so. That's why you want to be on there, because you've probably heard of these terms, like you can get paid through affiliate marketing. You could get paid through Amazon, being an Amazon influencer. But if you're talking specifically YouTube, then you have to become an official YouTube partner. The way to become an official YouTube partner, you have to have 4,000 watch hours on your video, and you have to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Well, that brings you back to the question, well, how do I get those 1,000? That's what I'm asking you, ShySpeaks. That's what I'm asking. The answer, it lies in who do you serve? Who is it that you specifically serve? Like, who do you inspire? Who do you seek to educate? Who do you seek to entertain? To inform, right? That's it. That's how you're going. You need to know that. That's the number one thing that you need to know. For example, entertain. If I'm a comedian and I'm somebody who's funny, I just want to make it to where moms could have something to laugh at. Stay-at-home moms, for example, could have something to laugh at throughout their day. So I make these videos for them to be able to laugh at them. And ultimately, I have a business that's for single moms, all about self-care and all that kind of stuff. But a part of self-care, I think, is entertaining and having fun. And so I make these videos, right? So you have a group of people who you're trying to entertain. And then that will wind up trickling back into being able to help you point them back to your business. And if they're not pointing them back to your business, perhaps you're able to point them to other products that are specifically catered towards stay-at-home moms on Amazon. But if you're looking for YouTube specifically to pay you for being a content creator, you need to try to create the type of content that services the type of people who you want to reach. You probably heard this before, and I'm going to say it again. What is your niche, right? Who do you serve? What is your niche? Who do you serve? What is your niche? Hey, who do you serve? What is your niche? Who do you serve? What is your niche? Okay, let me quit playing. But seriously, the reason why that's important is because if you know the type of people you're trying to reach, and what's going to happen is you're going to start creating content, either informative content, like I'm a news channel, I want to inform people. You're gonna create entertainment type of content. You're gonna create something that's inspirational, or you're gonna create something that's educational. I want to educate people on how to like that is like it sounds like simple. Like it sounds. I don't know how it sounds, but that is what it is, and I love that because to me, it's not about what you know and who you know. It's about who you help. And YouTube and social media is just a reminder of that. So figure out who you're trying to help, and then you create content around that type of thing. I create entertainment content. I create informative content for those group of people, and I just consistently create content for them, and I try to push it out to them so that they can receive it. Now it's like, okay, well, I want to grow and follow. And that's when you get into the other things like using different hashtags on Instagram or using different tags on YouTube, so that when people who are the people who you're trying to reach, when they're searching out those different things on YouTube, funny videos for moms or whatever, and your stuff just pops up, right? When they're searching out conscious rapper, your stuff pops up. They're looking to consume the type of stuff that you create. If you're on Instagram, they're searching out those type of hashtags because that's the things that they're interested in. And then we can even get into like, well, if you want to get into a YouTube presence and an Instagram presence, these things are highly visual, either photo or video driven. And so then we got to talk about editing and graphic. All of that's another topic for another time until you can figure out who do you want to serve. Again, it's not about what you know. It is not about who you know. It is about who you serve. So if you want to increase your following, you have to increase the way you're influencing them to do yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada is not the most professional term, but I know you know what I'm talking about. Again, it's not about who you know. It's not about what you know. It's about who you serve. This has been your episode of Shadowing Shy, the special edition where I'm reading to you questions coming in from people who reach out to me. And that brings me to my second thing that you have to do. So the first thing is knowing who you serve, because then you'll know who you influence, and then you'll be able to have influence over people, and then they'll start coming to you because you provide them a certain service. All right? The second thing is whatever business that you have, whatever business construct you have, I want you to keep in mind that a business goes around because of the people, either the people who work in it or the people who patronize it. Keep the people in mind and don't just carve out time to do all the business things. Like take me for example, today I'm handling communication and administration, and I'm not just going to talk to all business constituents. I'm going to take time to carve out to talk to the people who have bought merchandise from me, my customers, people who are listeners of mine, who listen to my music, who watch my videos. I want to take time to hear from you, so I always ask a question. And the question could vary, but I always ask a question. And that question opens up an opportunity for a dialogue and an exchange between me and the people who I am trying to serve. If you have a question and you're somebody who's watching Shadowing Shy, I literally want you to send in your questions. It could be about anything. This person didn't know that didn't think that I was a guru at social media, but they kind of saw that I was in the space and it looks like I was getting some traction. They felt that I could help. Perhaps there's something else that I do that I may be able to be of service to you. And if you have a question for me, please do not hesitate to hit me back. If you're not on my email list, you can get on the email list easily. Head over to my website, ShySpeaks.com, and there you can get signed up for the email. Matter of fact, if you don't have my mixtape, you can get the mixtape in exchange for being a part of my email list. It's a no-brainer. But once you're on the email list and I send out some information and I ask you if you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to drop your question. I might just answer back, not just an email, but on another special edition of Shadowing Shy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. Again, do not forget to like the video. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe. And again, drop me a comment because your question might be on the next edition of Shadowing Shy special edition version. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Do all of that. Until next time, peace out.